All right, we're gonna do a video. We got a bunch of dogs out here. Turbo, Punchy, Ace, Maggie, Ruger, Tater Tot. Everybody's out here. And mainly this focus is gonna be on Turbo and Punchy, or Holiday Punch is his official, or her official fancy name. And just want to walk around and try to control a bunch of dogs and try to get everybody kind of walking with me. It's probably going to be a little hectic, but that's to be expected. But we'll see who's responding the best. My problem dogs are on remote collars just in case. Hey, now don't do that. Problem dogs are on remote collars just in case. Good boy. Punch. So I'm just going to walk around this field and we'll see if we can get everybody together. Come on, guys. Hitters. Maggie. Good. Good. Come here. Ruth, wait. Good boy, Ace. Come on, Maggie. Good dogs. Good dogs. Good dogs. Come on. Come on. Good dog. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Good. So this is what I like to do with all the dogs. Just get them out here, get them following me around, walking in a little pack. I don't have Aries out here right now because I have to have Turbo on the long line. I don't want two long lines going at the same time because everybody gets tangled up and it's a mess. But Turbo's doing amazing. Look at this guy. Very nice. You gonna take one? Good boy, Ace. Good boy. Punchy, come here. Good girl. Good. Come here, Tater Tot. Good. Good dogs. I like to get everybody out here, especially when the weather's nice, and have everybody kind of walking around in a pack around me. And it forms, first of all, it makes me be kind of the pack leader, and they get used to following me around. I'm the source of entertainment and the focus of their attention, and that's the number one thing you have to do with a dog, is you want your dog to be with you. And so if they start not listening or they're not focusing, I have two means here. I have the remote collars, which I'll just vibrate their collar, or I also have the food. Something's gonna work. Turbo, come here. Whoa, you guys almost knocked over the camera. Good girl. And also, you notice those two, they never stop wrestling. So Turbo's biggest issue is just being rough, which is very common with labs. They're just big bulls, especially when they get overexcited. He's jumping on people, knocking little kids over, running off, that kind of thing. So when you have a dog that's running off, this is the best way to do it, is you have to make them understand that they're gonna be with you. They don't, you know, they're not doing their own thing. That's why I have the long line. If he starts to not listen, I can step on the long line, bring him back. I'll even reward him, even though a lot of people would say I'm rewarding him for taking off. But if I can stop him and get him back, I'm still gonna reward him, just because it adds that a little extra bit of enticement for him to come back. And he's gonna realize if he does come back to me, there's something in it. So I'm not, a lot of people get that confused with, well, you're rewarding him for a bad behavior. But if I correct that bad behavior and turn it into a good behavior, then I'm also rewarding that good behavior also. So the correction would be me stepping on the leash and him having to do, she's grouchy. The correction would be stepping on the leash and making him do that. But then when he comes back, I reward him because it's getting through his head. And now, and then it doesn't take long before they realize it's just easier to stay close to me. They're not getting anything from running off over there. Everything they need is here. Good dogs. Good dog, Punchy. Let's see if we can get everybody to do it down. Sit. Down. Good. Good. Down. Good. Down. Nope. Down. Good. Good. Down. Good. Okay. Good dogs. Good dogs. So there's a look at where they are. Like I've said in almost every video, this is what I like doing the most, is being able to be out here with a pack of dogs and not worry about anybody running off. And they're coming when I call them. And that's when it's the most fun. That's why I have dogs, is because I like to do this kind of stuff with them. I like to go around the property. I like to, you know, over here, cut and split firewood, do yard work, whatever I have to do, and just have the dogs hanging out. I don't have to worry about them. And then once they get to that point, everything else is pretty easy. And they learn real quick that they're not going to jump on me. They're not putting their mouth on me. They're not putting their feet on me, because it's not in their best interest, and they get nothing out of it. So, like, both of Punchy and Turbo, they're both big jumpers, especially Punchy. She was bad. But it only took about 3 or 4 times of me just walking through them, and if they fell on their back or they just didn't get anything out of it, they realize real quick, if they're nice and polite like this. You notice none of these dogs are jumping on me. None of them are getting pushy. None of them are getting in my treat pouch, which all this is dog food. Come here. No. All it is dog food. It's nothing fancy. But you notice they all come up, they all keep a little distance from me. For the most part, they sit down on their butts. And that's what I want. I just don't want a dog that I have to worry about jumping up on me when they're muddy or just being disrespectful and rude. If your dog is polite and has good manners, comes when you call it, that's 95% of what people want. So tomorrow we'll do one with Aries, and we'll leave Turbo out of it so I don't have to untangle long leads. So yeah, it was a good day. They're all doing great. It's a beautiful day out, and get out with your dog. Just do this with them. Walk around the yard, give them treats, put a long line on them. Get them used to hanging out with you. All right, toodles.